So to start off, that was the craziest game I've ever been a part of. I mean, talking about a Monday Night Football game, it felt like NFC Championship game right there. Just back and forth, two great teams going after it. Get the ball in overtime and go down. We're moving the ball really well. I think I have Hollister for a touchdown, and they make a great play. 2 inches higher, I think we have a touchdown, game over. Then our defense goes out there, stops them, and then they miss the field goal. We get the ball back, whatever, and find a way to win. They in there, get the big first down, and then we move the ball, and J. Mai comes up big with a game-winning field goal. Headsets off, this is it. Game's over, no matter what, tie or win or whatever it may be. And I think the great thing about this game for our football team was just the resilience. We've had it all year. We've been, I think, the toughest team in terms of a resilience all year. In my opinion, I think that just how we stay encouraged, how we stay focused, how we just keep having the faith and keep believing that something great's going to happen. I think our defense played great throughout the night in a tough environment, tough game. We made plays when we needed to, and we knew it was going to come down to the wire. I said it earlier in the week, I thought it was going to come down the wire. Didn't think it was going to come down to overtime, no more time on the clock kind of wire, but that's just a true amazing moment, wildest game, most amazing game I've been a part of for sure.
Wilder than the NFC Championship game you expected?
That one's pretty wild too. We've had some wild ones here, but I would say wild just throughout the game. You got 60 minutes of football plus another 10, right? So however long, 70 minutes of football, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Physical game, as tough as it gets, and we found a way to win.
Talk about that 19-yard run that you were, rather 18-yard run to keep that drive alive to set up that field goal.
Just kind of dropped back. I was looking for the guys and didn't see it right away or anything like that. Just kind of step up and slide and just took off. Try to get us a first down. We were able to get the first down and get us in field goal range, and we needed it. We had to get a first down there to go win the game, and we had 1 minute 23 seconds, I believe, coming out when we got the ball back, right? I think something like that, and no timeout. So we had to find a way to win, and we believe in those moments. We look forward to those moments. We talk about them. We practice them. We talk about it. We've been doing it all year. So when we had our chance again, we were like, hey, we're gonna get this done. Just believe. Sure enough, we did.
The punt with 1:48 or whatever was left. What did you think the chances were you were going to get the ball back?
Well, we believed that we were going to get the ball back just because our defense had been playing great. And we had a few other opportunities there on defense that we almost, ended the game too as well. And our defense was playing so great, and then sure enough, we just kept talking about it, kept believing, hey, if there's any time on the clock, we're going to win this game. And sure enough, there was about 1:20 or so left on the clock, and we got the ball back and went right down the field and scored.
You mentioned Hollister in the beginning, but just what he's done the last 2 weeks with Luke being banged up.
Yeah, Hollister's been great. Just the plays he's been making has been so much fun to watch and be a part of. And, he had the overtime touchdown, catch last week. He had 2 touchdowns last week, had one this week, obviously a big touchdown that we needed on the scramble, kind of scrambled around, just tried to find some time and some space and just kept moving. And, he scampered to the back of the end zone. We hit him. He made a great catch. And we had some of those plays. I think Malik's play that he had on the third down was pretty cool. So we had some plays in there that were just awesome plays by guys, and Hollister was definitely doing his thing.
Josh Gordon came up big on a couple third down plays.
Yeah, Josh Gordon's been a great addition to our team. I think we have a lot of great receivers and a lot of guys who can catch the football and make plays, and he made some huge catches today on third downs. He had the one slant to the right. I think he had another one on the left. Just some of the plays that he was making, the confidence, big third downs to continue the drives. He was great. He was confident. He had a great week, and it's great to have him on our football team.
What was like?
Man, Clowney was playing lights out today. And that's why we got him. He's been a force throughout his whole career. To have him on our football team, and he was talking it up on the sidelines and focused, and we were all together. He was one of the main leaders in that too as well. And it's great to have him. And just the plays that he was making was incredible.
What's the challenge of a game like that where you're going against a great defense? They're not really giving you any free yards. Even if your 5-yard completion is probably a big hit at the end. It's a really physical game. Got some turnovers there. How do you just continue? What's the approach and the mindset there when the challenge is so great?
Well, we knew they had a great defense, and they've been great all year. They've been one of the top defenses in the league. We knew that it's going to be a battle. We knew that we had some great, plays and things and stuff like that, and we had great players too. We knew it was going to be, on offense. We've been playing great and everything else, and their defense has been playing great. We knew it was going to be, a lot of heads, banging and just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and we just kept talking. Hey, stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. We got to give a lot of credit to them too. They played great throughout the game. We did too, and just it was like I said, there's no words to explain how crazy it was, but we found a way on offense, and defense did a tremendous job of making so many great stands and stops and huge plays too as well.
Did this feel like one of those, 2012-13 era games, Seahawks 49er games?
Yeah, I think so. I think it definitely felt like the old days of just the Seahawks and 49ers just going back and forth. It's 2019 version, and a lot of great players on that field tonight. And I know a lot of people probably had to stay up and watch it, but it was worth watching.
How good is that for the league to see that the 49ers have a resurgence like this? And, you guys have had success, but to see that the rivalry is kind of back, how good is that for the...
I don't really know how to answer that. I think, what I know is about our consistency and how important it is for us to stay with our focus and stay one moment at a time, one game at a time. We've been consistent for several years now, and we want to keep that going. We can't get bored with consistency and just keep trying to find a way to win. So it's about us and how we continue to move forward. We've got a lot of season left, and we're looking forward to it. Looking forward to our journey. We've been through this journey. We've had a lot of fourth quarter wins and a lot of overtimes and a lot of things we've been through, and we're built for it. We're built for it, and we're built to find ways to win these type of games.
After a game like that, are you more just completely mentally and physically exhausted, or are you like wired trying to replay it all in your head, just like how crazy it was? 70 minutes of that type of physical game, I'm pretty exhausted physically, emotionally, and there's just everything. You leave everything on the field. I think when you're playing championship football, championship opportunities, games like this, you have to leave everything out on the field. No matter how good it goes, no matter how tough it gets, just staying clear, staying neutral, keeping our language right, just believing that great things are going to happen, and just staying after. And you leave when you leave the field, you should leave empty, and we left empty tonight, but yet full. We were able to find a way to win it.
Dwayne make it after the interception to maybe save a touchdown there.
Yeah, I think Joey made a great play on his, and then I think Dwayne, saving the day. He's so athletic and just he always hustles no matter what, and just what a great play by him. So I give him a big hug afterwards. That was big.
You've been playing at such a high level through the first half of the season. How do you feel you can get better in the last part of the season?
Well, I think just stay the course. I think we had that one turnover today. Things are going to happen, but we just kept believing. I think we're trying to be precise every time we step on the field and try to be great and try to find ways to win. My job is to win. My job is to do whatever it takes to win, and that's the only thing I really care about. So it's been a joy just to for us to be execute week in and week out. I thought we had a great game plan, and we executed, and we knew it was going to be about, like I said. I think for the rest of the season, it's just about the next game. It's about the next opportunity we get. Good thing is we get to have a bye week. We've been going for, I think, 10 weeks straight, really 14 because of preseason and all that. So we get to have a little bye week, kind of refresh our minds, our body, our soul, all that stuff, and then come back and go for the push. And you can't do any of that without focusing on the next game. And so for me, just stay the course, keep doing what I'm trying to do, and keep getting the ball to the right guys at the right time and letting guys make plays. We got a lot of playmakers, that's for sure.
How different was trying to win the game in overtime without Tyler Lockett up there?
Yeah, that was tough, not having our guy Tyler out there. Obviously, Tyler's been, arguably one of the best receivers in the NFL, if not, the best. He's just been making plays. And so really that, I guess, the fourth quarter and overtime, we didn't really have him there. So anytime he's on the field is a good thing. But I think Malik did a great job of stepping up. He made some huge plays, some huge catches, and did some great things out there. So the great thing is we got such a plethora of receivers that can do great things and have the confidence. So there was no worry or fear in that. But to have our guy Tyler out there is always a good thing. And I'm sure he'll be just A-okay.
What was your thing going at Sherman some key moments there, like third down?
Sherman I got a lot of respect for. He's such a great player, and so at the end of the day, you got to go for it, and trust it. I think we made some key catches and some key plays and stuff like that, and he's been playing lights out all year, so he's just such a tremendous player. you know, there's not too many times you want to go after that guy. You know, I've just been around him a lot, and he's making a lot of key plays in his career, and so Hall of Fame player, that's for sure.
You look very fashionable. Tell me about your ensemble real quick.
Say again?
Your ensemble, your jacket, and everything.
Oh, you know, a little respect to the military, you know, a little camo, you know, Tom Ford camo, you know, a little sporting it, you know, so, you know, shouting it out to them.
Anything else? Thanks, Russ.
Thank you guys. Yeah, go Hawks.